Agriculture is the mainstay of a large number of people in the eastern states of India. There's much that needs to be done to improve their current situation. Besides low capita income, there are a lot of factors that need urgent intervention. Most are landless labourers, yet others have small and scattered land holdings. Measures to control soil acidity and alkalinity are inadequate. Lack of quality seed and planting material. Poor extension mechanism in diverse agroclimatic zones. No wonder 163 million of the 407 million people here, mostly dependent on agriculture, have been declared impoverished. To target and solve these problems, the ICAR Research Complex for Eastern Region was established in 2001 with its headquarters at Patna. Right from the beginning, it followed a specific mandate. The RCER was expected to conduct strategic and adaptive research for efficient integrated management of natural resources in the region. The target was to enhance productivity of agricultural production systems in different agroecological areas of the eastern region. These systems would include field, horticultural and aquatic crops, agroforestry, livestock, avian and fisheries. The institute delivers its R&D expertise to eastern UP, Bihar, Jharkhand, West Bengal, Odisha, Assam and Chhattisgarh. The institute conducts extensive farm research out of its headquarters in Patna and its two regional research centers, the Regional Research Center for Makhana at Darbhanga and the Regional Research Center at Ranchi. The Darbhanga Center, as its name suggests, is responsible to undertake research and demonstration in the field of makhana cultivation and processing. The Regional Research Center at Ranchi has a wider mandate. It is responsible for germplasm collection, conservation and characterization of various fruits and agroforestry species, besides developing suitable varieties of different vegetables and fruit crops. The Research Complex for Eastern Region has well-equipped laboratory facilities, a fully stocked library, conference hall, ARIS cell, etc. One Krishi Vigyan Kendra at Buxar district of Bihar is also attached with the institute. The primary task of the institute is natural resource management, with support from its regional centers and 4 interconnected divisions at its headquarters at Patna. Land and water management, crop research, livestock and fisheries management, and socio-economic and extension. During more than a decade of its existence, ICAR Research Complex Patna has helped in the adoption of a number of resource conservation technologies for the dominantly rice-wheat ecosystem of eastern Indo-Gangetic plains. These technologies have been demonstrated in Bihar, West Bengal and eastern Uttar Pradesh in participatory mode. Furthermore, to increase the productivity of rice-wheat system, ICAR Research Complex Patna has demonstrated a conjunctive use of rain, ground and surface water through optimization of rice transplanting. Enhancing water productivity is another critical need for the area. With this in mind, the institute has encouraged multiple water use systems and low-cost water harvesting structures throughout the region. Energy crisis is another major hindrance for agricultural growth in the region. To meet this challenge head-on, the institute has standardized the technology of solar energy use for groundwater draft and its judicious application through drip irrigation for high-value crops. In the area of crop and horticultural research, the Institute is busy reaching new frontiers. Screening various drought and flood-tolerant lines of paddy through multi-location trials. Adaptive trials for wheat, pulses, maize and various underutilized crops. Development of suitable cropping sequences for irrigated ecosystems to improve the cropping intensity. Production of quality planting material and seeds of various fruits and vegetable varieties for the region. Development and release of round-the-year bearing varieties of jackfruit. The Institute has been a pioneer in developing technologies to fortify the agricultural processes of the region. Integration of fish, makhana and water chestnut. Ultra-high density fruit orchards like these guava orchards where the yield has increased from 20 tons per hectare to 35 to 50 tons per hectare. Multi-tier cropping systems that includes introduction of early bearing short fruit trees between large-sized fruit trees as filler crops. The Institute is also advocating suitable adaptation and mitigation strategies to face the challenges posed by climate change. The Darbhanga unit of RCER has successfully identified a new strain of makhana, the pride crop of the region. This cultivar will increase the productivity of makhana manifold. A number of innovations have been introduced to fully develop this crop. 3 tons per hectare yield as against 1.4 to 1.6 tons per hectare from traditional cultivars. Cropping system mode in a shallow water depth of 30 to 40 centimeters. Seed grader to reduce drudgery in segregation of makhana nuts. In the area of research and development, its regional research center at Ranchi is also going great guns. During the last 33 years, it has released 3 varieties of fruits and 41 varieties of vegetable crops. The Ranchi Center also provides frontline demonstration of improved technologies in farmers' fields every year. A few of these technology interventions are fruit-based multi-tier cropping system for uplands, high-density orchard in mango, lychee and guava, rejuvenation of old, unproductive and senile mango orchards, enhancing soil and water productivity in vegetable crops. Thanks to its extension program, vegetable varieties developed at the center are being grown in more than 17,000 hectares in the region. Livestock has always been considered as an integral part of the cropping and farming systems of the eastern region. The Division of Livestock and Fisheries Management has been developing and evaluating technologies for breeding, feeding and healthcare of livestock and fisheries. Livestock and fish-based integrated farming system, crop livestock integration through dairy-based enterprises, improved livestock, poultry, fish seed and feed, augmentation of fodder resources to ensure fodder round the year, management of fish ponds, eco-hatchery, easy to install, less water consuming and simple to maintain hatching tanks that can sustain 1 million eggs per operation. Genetic improvement of important livestock like buffalo, cattle, goat has been taken up besides addressing the issues of health, nutrition and reproductive performance. The Institute introduced the homemade concrete fodder mixture for dairy animals. These mixers enabled balanced mixing of cattle feed, leading to 20% increase in the yield of milk. These mixtures have also drastically cut down wastage and hence the cost of cattle feeds. It is critical to address the predicaments of resource-poor farmers and their concerns over small and scattered land holdings. With this objective, ICAR Research Complex for Eastern Region has conceptualized, developed and enabled replication of integrated farming system models. Many of them have been useful in providing sustainable livelihoods to the resource-poor farmers. Integrated farming system models by integrating agri-horti crops, livestock, fish, poultry and allied enterprises like beekeeping, mushroom, etc. Recycling of within farm renewable resources through vermicomposting in different farming systems. Development of 1 acre integrated farming system model for hill and plateau regions involving agri-horti crops, livestock and suitable agroforestry species. ICAR Research Complex for Eastern Region within the recent past has grown in strength owing to its linkages with other ICAR as well as non-ICAR institutions. In partnership with such institutions, ICAR Research Complex has been able to carry out technology assessment and multi-stake capacity building. The institute also has an active training program to develop master trainers in different enterprises and extension activities involving multidisciplinary group of scientists.
Our scientists have developed more than 26 varieties of different agricultural and horticultural crops, including makhana, which is the pride crop for our institute. Besides the varietal development, more than 40 technologies have been standardized and 22 models have also been developed. The institute is also working on integrated fish farming in the region, which has proved that to go ahead with the integrated farming systems would bring the ecological and economical prosperity for the people of the eastern states.
Touching the lives of millions of farmers, understanding their problems, solving them with dedication. In that sense, ICAR Research Complex for Eastern Region Patna is a true leader. Much has been achieved, yet there is a whole lot that needs to be done. The institute is determined to continue the journey, ensuring a systematic technology-based growth for the eastern states of India. The only way is the way forward from here. There is no other way.